Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Leo's Corner, part of Your Ugly Sweater. Tiffany couldn't be with us today, but I'll be here doing my rant on some things. So recently, a friend of mine who follows us on our YouTube channel, he's probably gonna get at me for this, but recently he told me to do a video about how nice guys never win. What I say to that is that it's false, actually, because there are nice guys who win. They get the girls, but it's all about like being aggressive. And I'm not saying beat the shit out of your woman, no. It's about like being a guy, because nowadays a lot of guys they're just like too like, oh, I don't want to do this, what if she doesn't like me? No, I miss the good old days, like the 80s. Those men really got women. They were like, hey, you lady, you and me are going out, and that's that. And that's what it should be like. Well, not exactly like that, but be yourself when you do that. But it's all about like being dominant. Don't take control of their lives. No, it's more like you're the one asking them out and telling them, let's go on a date. I gotta stress this out. You gotta tell them it's a date. Not like a friend date or like, oh, you're a family friend. No, it's a date where I like you and hopefully you like me back, because there are some women in this world that are not too bright or can't take the hint. But it's all about like setting an example of being dominant, being aggressive, telling them, yeah, it's a date, and yeah, that's how nice guys win. And I'm not saying I'm aggressive or anything, but I do try to be aggressive in certain points in my life with women, and I'm working on it. But it's all about like realizing what you're doing. It's all about like growing from it. And hopefully a lot of guys out there, they look at this and like, maybe you're right. And don't blame the woman just because, oh, I took her out, but she was like, oh, I thought we were friends. If you didn't tell her it was like an actual date, then it's probably your fault. Guys and girls, they don't go out just because they like each other. No, they could just go out because they're being friends, or they want to have fun and you go out, whatever. But it's a date. It's different, you gotta let them know. If you have self-esteem issues, maybe you have like a weight problem, maybe like me. No, if you complain about your weight, maybe just work out. Stop being a bitch. I don't know about a small day, so I can't help you there. Just gotta, work with it. What you got, I do. You got acne, I don't know, just get proactive. Stop being a bitch. Let me share some experiences about not being aggressive. There was this one time I liked this girl and told her, hey, let's go on a date somewhere. And she was like, oh, cool, I'm down for that, And I was like, cool, she knows it's a date or something. She probably thinks it wasn't a date, whatever, even though I told her. So yeah, I told her let's go on a date, and it was an awesome, date. I felt like, we hit it off or something, I tried talking to her, but I wasn't being aggressive about it, I was like being like a little bitch about it. I was like, oh no, hey, what you doing today? Oh, you're busy with me, and then I'll just disappear from the conversation. That was my fault, I should have been like, hey, what you doing? Trying to be more interactive, ask her questions, make it more obvious that I liked her. Probably just should have just said it, but I didn't, It ended up being one of those situations where it was like, oh, I didn't know you liked me, thought we were just friends. I'm not gonna get into it, just tell them it's a date. So yeah, that was my fault of not being aggressive, and so I learned from that, and then I started talking to this other girl after, and I was like, I gotta make sure she knows that I like her. So kind of just kissed her out of nowhere, and I guess in my sense, I was being aggressive, not like I said, don't beat the shit out of your woman, don't scream at her, call her a slut, whatever. That was my sense of being aggressive. I took control. I was like, hey, I like you. I didn't say I like you, I just kissed her, and then kind of like we're going somewhere with that. but that one didn't end good because it was just she was just too. She scared me. She was a virgin. Oh man, I'll never do that again because they just cling on like a parasite. Oh, it's always like I always have crushes, whatever, and I'm always like, oh, I wish I could talk to them, whatever, but maybe they're like they don't like me or they have boyfriends, whatever. And then after I find out, oh, they like me, and then I moved on to somebody else, I'm like, shit, why did I do that? Why am I such a dick? So in those situations, we have to like grow balls and just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna talk to this girl, whether or not she likes me or not. I'm gonna try, and if she doesn't, whatever, just move on. At least you try it, and if it works out, that's kudos to you. That's how we evolve and get bitches. I mean, women. I mean, get married. What? No. What? Okay. Hopefully, this helps you out, guys. And ladies, it could apply to ladies too. Just vice versa. So, thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more. I'll be back with Tiffany. I don't know. Maybe I'll take over this YouTube channel. No, I'm just kidding. Keep it classy, America. I mean, world. I mean, Hail Hydra! Stop being a bitch.